Welcome all to Daz TV. Thank you so far to everybody that's liked and subscribed. Remember, if you haven't, to like, subscribe and comment to Daz TV. Today I'm just going to do a brief preview of the big game. It's Saturday night, it's at Anfield, 5 games to go, 15 points to play for. Liverpool against the Saints. How much I've missed actually watching Liverpool, even if we have been awful of late. It's 2 weeks without a game. The last game management exceptionally awful, and that really poor, with 22 shots on goal. I think I don't know, 9-10 shots on target in that game. We scored early on, great start, particularly first 15-20 minutes, good fluidity to our play, good intensity, energy, it was all there, set the tempo from early, and then it was just same old story, couldn't score, chance after chance, very creative, very lucky I suppose as well not to concede. And 94th minute, they get a goal, it's ruled off. VAR says no, and we think we're getting a bit of luck with this VAR now. Okay, we're getting our slice the look that we deserve. And then just right after that, last throw of the dice, it's gone over the stoppage time. Newcastle equalise and leave it late, but obviously for them it was great, and they take 2 points off us. They come away to Manfield with a point. After how the game went, it was an absolutely brilliant result for Newcastle, and our game management again absolutely terrible. I mean, 95th minute, as I said, to concede. Over the years when Liverpool were 1-0 up, you just knew at the end we were going to see it out. You knew if the lads were going to settle, okay, we'll take this 1-0 now, we'll take the 3 points. You just knew, if a team got a half a chance, it wasn't going to be threatening, because we had good game management, going to see a game out. And you replay a week before that back at Leeds, we can see the 85th minute. So we've really thrown away 4 points in the last 2 games. We've thrown away 4 points in 2 games this season against Newcastle alone. Away 0-0, at home 1-1. So it's been awful for us, and it's just a continuing story for Liverpool this season. And at Anfield this season, it's been dreadful as well. Like, we went through almost 4 years without losing a Premier League game. We lose against Burnley 1-0, and then it's just the curtains are just fall down, and we break our own record of losing 6 Premier League games at home and not scoring a goal. So we've been awful since January to now. We've only scored 4 league goals at Anfield, and one of those is a penalty that Salah converted against City. So it's just been, Anfield has been devastating for us since January to now. And the decline, the start of the bad form and the decline for us really was when we went away to Southampton earlier in January and we lost 1-0. It was a really poor performance. You remember that night, Ing scores early on, and at the end the players are all hugging each other. The Southampton manager is on his knees crying at the end of the game. It meant that much to them. It was a huge result for them, and we went there expecting a good performance, expecting nothing other than 3 points. Thiago started us that night. We were all looking forward to it, because he'd only come on and he'd actually played really well and hit the bar a couple of days before that at Newcastle when we drew 0-0. A game again that we should have won, but again not clinical enough. So for me, more than ever this season has outlined to me that we need a number 9. We need a goal scorer, and we need someone that's cutthroat, that's clinical, no messing about, just gets the job done. So I can't wait now for this season just to be over, and it's sad to say with 5 games to go, I'm looking forward to it ending and starting again this summer, bringing in a goal scorer and get the spine of our team back, because the spine of our team in Gomez, in Van Dijk, get Fabinho and Henderson back in midfield. And I think when we just reset and go again, get pre-season in, we'll be a lot better next season and get that aggression and hunger back, because that's something we've lacked so much this season, particularly since going back to that game Southampton away to now. You've seen a couple of good performances, a couple of good results, but very far and few in between for us. It's not good enough. And I suppose Southampton now are coming to us this weekend, a bit like when Newcastle did. They don't have a lot to play for. They're safe this season. They've been inconsistent. They got a good result in the last game against Leicester, but the record that they will be looking for is to be the 3rd time in their history to get back-to-back wins against Liverpool in a Premier League in a league season, I should say, in their history. So that'd be a record again that they feel they can do, and Liverpool could break for the wrong reasons. We've seen this season, we've broken records this season for all the wrong reasons. When you look at all the other seasons, we've been breaking them for the good reasons. So it's sad really, and it's hard to accept as a fan, because with 5 games to go, to know that we've nothing really to play for other than a bit of pride, and to try and, I suppose, get some smile back on our face, you know, because any other season with 5 games to go, we'd still a lot to play for. So for this season to have nothing to play for, because I just think the top 4 now is too much of a far reach for us. You know, we can't keep making the impossible possible all the time. We can't keep trying to miraculously get these momentous tasks that's in front of us to try and get over them and achieve. You know, we just can't, and I've accepted now, particularly since we dropped those 2 points against Newcastle, that was probably the real reality check for me, that top 4 is just not going to happen. You know, for us to win our last 5 games consistently, when all season we haven't won 5 games consistently in the league, but to do it for our last 5 games, I just think it's not going to happen. If it hasn't happened already this season, it's not going to happen now in the last 5 games, and I've accepted now top 4 is not going to happen. It's Europa League football next season. But as I said, we go into the summer, we reset, get the pre-season going again, bring the spine, the team back, bring some of the leaders back into the team, add a couple of players in the summer transfer window, and just go again next season. And that's all we can do, you know. But as much as I'm saying that, and I do sound a bit pessimistic, I think we beat Southampton this weekend. It's 2 weeks, as I said, to start without a game. I'm looking forward to seeing us back in action again, even if it's not a great performance. But I do well and truly think we'll beat Southampton. I think, as I said, after 2 weeks off, we come out with energy, we come out of blocks with that intensity, and I think we get goals. Because at Anfield this season, as I said, we've only scored 4 late goals since the return of the year. It was being awful. I think we need to get goals, but we also need to get wins, because we're just not winning at Anfield. So I think this is the game, I really do, at home to Southampton Saturday night, where we see Liverpool get goals, and we see Liverpool, more importantly, get 3 points, and it sets us up then well for going into the big game at Old Trafford next Thursday night against United, against our rivals, friends, and obviously our enemies, where we should have played them last week and it was off, so that was disappointing as well. But look, it's just been all round a poor season, so I'm hoping for the end of this season we've some bragging rights going in at the end of the season as the season closes, and we have a smile back on our faces again because a couple of results, we see Liverpool win again, we see Liverpool scoring at Anfield again, and hopefully it's gonna be something, as I said, at the end of the season just to be happy about. Fingers crossed, and I hope and pray that's gonna be. I'll be doing a video next about it's gonna be over the weekend on why Liverpool need a goal scorer and who I think Liverpool should sign. So make sure you all tune in for that. And I'm hoping then in the near future, throughout the summer, probably the end of the season, I'm gonna be doing a couple of live streams with a couple of different people, and I'm gonna have guests on, and we'll be talking about all stuff LFC related, and a lot of it will probably be around transfers and that. So I hope you all have a good evening, enjoy the game Saturday, up the Reds, and remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Big up to you all, and take care.